As Christmas approached, I began to see that I was never going to attain a level of proficiency with my new legs that could even remotely be described as normal walking. I eventually reached a point where I could walk for 50 or 60 feet on the flat, smooth surface of the PT room, but any distance beyond that was outside my range. In addition, there were surfaces on which I could not walk at all, such as sand, gravel, and grass, and the slightest variation of slope in a terrain caused almost insurmountable difficulty. So not only is the technology ancient, but it's just harder to work with. And his wounds are severe. I mean, he has no articulation in the leg that he lost at the hip, so just extremely challenging. And he's starting to realize that it's not going to be an advantage for him. It's not going to be a step up for him to be using the prosthetics. They have a little Christmas celebration. After we finished the traditional Christmas turkey, candied sweet potatoes, and plum pudding, I told my father that I wanted him to see me walk. And my brother-in-law helped Toddy bring my legs and crutches from the car. I made the rest of the family wait in an adjoining room while Toddy helped me on with my legs. And when I was ready and standing, she summoned my mother, father, and 2 sisters. For the next 10 minutes, I paraded up and down the length of the room while my father looked on and held Toddy's hand. After I had finished, he came over to my side and put my arm around his shoulder for support. I put my arm around his shoulder for support as Toddy took pictures of us standing side by side. Not a word had passed between us, but I could tell by the tenseness in his back muscles and the way he set his jaw that he was moved. I knew and had known for some time that I would never be able to fill his shoes, but it was gratifying to be able to look him in the eye. For my part, I felt that even if I never walked again, I had gotten sufficient payoff for the months of physical therapy that led up to that one moment when my father and I stood together on Christmas Day of 1969.